First match, we were so much more patient. Ooh, we got a Zangief. Okay. I had a pretty good set with a Zangief earlier. Just try and whiff punish some of those big ass buttons and punish some of the unsafe stuff he does. Gotta be really fucking focused on this shit. Like that. You gotta punish that. Okay. Okay, that's not. I didn't want that. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh my god, I hate execution errors. That's what I'm supposed to do to punish that. I tried to do a throw, and then if he jumped, I was gonna do DP, but I jumped by accident. Nice. Okay, I should have mixed up my options there. Wrong punish. No DP. I went for DP right there. I gotta stop pressing buttons there. What? Which one should we watch? Right here. How am I jumping here? Oh shit, I think I know what it is. Oh my god. I think I know what it is. It's not the jump button. It's this little hop. Oh no. I thought somehow my thumb was hitting the jump button because my buttons are kind of close together. That's not what's happening. We just figured something out, but it's bad. It's very bad. And it's an Alex only problem. Okay, here's what's happening. So my setup was, it wouldn't have worked anyway because the guy jumped out of the corner. I didn't realize that. The whole setup is you go for the throw, and if they jump away from your throw, you would just DP them in the air, right? It's just like sort of not an option select because it's two separate inputs, but it's in your mind, you're thinking, I'm going for a throw. If they jump, I will DP them. That's all. I do it with Ken. I do it with whatever character I use. It doesn't matter. Alex does the same thing. It's a really nice little, it covers 2 options, but there's a problem. Now, in this case, I realized it wouldn't have worked anyway because he jumped out of the corner, which is smart. That's what you're supposed to do. But a lot of people jump in the corner. So I would have had to do a cross-cut DP, which I don't know if I can do with Alex. I've never done one before with Alex. So I don't know what to do in this situation. We had to figure out what would we do in this case. Wild. How would I... Okay. Crouching Fierce. But it does add a new layer to what we're trying to do here, which makes it a lot harder. Wait, what? Anyway, let me show you what's actually going wrong. So, here's the problem with Alex throwing. I'm just going to focus on the throw right now. If I don't hit the buttons perfectly, and I don't use a throw macro, I use the 2 buttons, right? See? What the hell? Why is he doing that? When you're in stance, your options are limited, obviously, right? So what's happening is, if I hit kick, this happens. If I don't throw, I just hit kick, he does a short little hop. That's the jump I'm getting. It's not a regular jump. You can't jump out of stance anyway. So I don't know why I thought that. So the problem is, if you plink your throw, if you even plink it, let me see. Okay, I'm just doing random shit. Okay. Do we want to watch the rest of the replay? I mean, there's way other things I need. Yes, I should watch the rest of the replay. All right, remind me after the replay to go into this stance and show the throw versus hop and see if we can figure out how to avoid getting the hop by accident. So let's just focus on the rest of the match, because this is not why this didn't work anyway. Even if I did what I wanted, he would have got out of the corner because he did the right thing. He jumped out of the corner. But a lot of people do neutral jumps in the corner to try and get maximum damage, right? Which I got options to cover that. I'm gonna kill you for doing that. But now we need to add the extra layer. We need to add the layer of Crouching Fierce, but that makes it way harder because now I got to think of 3 things. I got to think of throw. If the throw connects, good. If the throw doesn't connect and they jump up, I do DP. If they jump out, I do Crouching Fierce. It makes it that much harder to actually pull it off, to have multiple options. Anyway, let us continue, because I just basically got smothered. So that's just a guess. But see, okay, I didn't guess though. I didn't do anything. I blocked. Anyway. Okay. I guess blocking was my guess. Let me look at something. Hold on. So he does this, right? What are his options after this? I need to understand what my options are. If not, I'm just a sitting duck. Like, what's he doing here? I mean, is this really... You don't have real OP after SPD. You just don't, right? So why don't we see what we can do here? There's no real OP after SPD. There just can't be. Oops, I didn't mean that. See? I shouldn't let him away with that. Even just something simple like... So he can't get away with this, and he can't get away with that. He can't do that after SPD. Like, you don't get OP after SPD. Gotta call it this fake shit, man. Switch sides. Boom. The game is ours. You know, like just the little things like this. Little things like this. Or if I get a counter hit, I can even go like this. This is what we should be going for on counter hits, man. Right? We could take this shit, man, if we're actually up on our situations. I'm not pressing down. I don't know why I'm not pressing down. So the stance cancel. Do this. Right? Like, okay. So that situation was fake. Right? After SPD. I should know that already. I do know that already. But I just didn't think about it in the moment. You know what I mean? I'm distracted by other things instead of focusing on the game itself. Okay, so this is fake as fuck. He counter hit me. What did I press? What did I press? I pressed the heavy button. Okay. Got it. Got it. Why am I pressing a heavy button here? Heavy buttons are slow as fuck. Like, so it just proves that, like, whatever's going on in this moment, I'm not thinking straight. I'm like just hitting random buttons, or, you know what I mean? Going to some kind of go-to or comfortable button. You should be hitting your fastest button in a situation like this, not your fucking slowest button. All right, here you go. This is why we lost this exchange. Okay. So now here we're just gotta guess anyway, once that happened. Now, punish. I do the punish here, but I did the wrong punish. Okay, so I know the difference of this. So here's the proper punish here. I do know this. I just didn't do it for some reason. Right? That's the proper punish. If you get a punish counter, you can get a crouching fierce after drive rush, right? It doesn't work normally if you're just, you know. And we could do this and finish the round, right? Or if you had a bit more health. I'm missing because of the awkward timing of the... We could even do this. Right? Do a safe jump or something. Like, or we could even, like, go a little further. You know, there's lots of options here, right? But the moral of the story is, if you're going to punish counter with crouching heavy punch, because that move is -8, by the way, on block. It's -8. And my crouching medium punch reaches like a fucking million miles, so it's great. Right? So, yeah, I knew I could punish it, which is great, but I did the wrong punish. I mean, it worked out in this situation because I had lots of meter, but if I had less meter, I would have been fucked, right? So anyway, we can even improve on rounds we win. All right, so I get overwhelmed here, I think, but he starts jumping like fucking crazy. And he made a good read there, so right there. In our last interaction, I command grabbed them. I should have switched it up here. And this is fine. Is there something better we could have done here, though? Let's have a look. How plus are we here? I'm plus 17. A sweep's not a bad option, just because we are pretty far away, but I'm kind of curious. Just out of curiosity. Yeah, I think we had to sweep, but we're not getting... You're really far away there. Right? You're pretty far away. Sweep is the option, I think. You're not getting anything else. No, you're not getting anything else. And it's a nice, easy option. It gives you good Oki, right? Like, oh, there you go. What's good Oki here, though? What should I be doing for Oki here? That's a good thing to look at. I haven't really worked out the Oki on a punish counter sweep before. I'm pretty sure you can do empty jump low. Right? That's kind of nice. You can also do this, but I wouldn't do that with the meter I had, obviously, but it is something you can do. Oh shit, you can do it. On this, which is great too if you had to switch sides. I wouldn't do this either because of the meter. I mean, it's not a bad option. Or you can just do that. Nice backdash. right? You can do like, see, oh, again, why am I doing sweep there? Sweep is for this part. Yeah, you would definitely not do this here with the meter we had. I think he does this again. See, you don't need to use meter there either. You could do the punish. Okay, say. You could just do this. And get a setup, right? So that's also an option here. Just straight into this. But you know what? If it hits, I'm not supposed to do the command grab. And that's another thing. If he doesn't back roll, you gotta hold back. The Alex is pretty complicated, man. He's actually pretty complicated. See, again, you do not burn yourself out in this situation. Do not burn yourself out here. There's no reason to. You could even do this. I don't know why I don't do this more often. Much. Do this. Right? Why not? The anti-air, that shit. And you wouldn't do that. You'd do this. I don't do that enough either. I don't do that enough, man. So sweep that. Get your Oki, whatever it is. If you get the hit, you can use, I could have even, you know, I had level 2. No, that's didn't. And now I can use some drive right meter for one. Because I have meter. But, like, you know what I mean? Like, what? Okay. I wasn't ready for that punish counter. Yeah, so we definitely could have done more here. What did I do here anyway? So we can walk up and get our Oki, or we can do empty jump low. That's a good option. All right, what did we actually do here? I think we walked up for Oki. Dash up. Yeah, whatever, that's fine. And we didn't punish this. I don't know why we didn't punish that. We should have punished that with since we didn't have meter, no drive rush, just do straight up crouching medium punch into. Let's do it. Let's do it. So right here, and right here I could use target combo into a setup, which I didn't. I don't know why. Right here. Okay, so let's back up a little bit. There's no reason not to always be ready for this move. This move is fucking slow as fuck. So punishable. I can't believe people are doing it like in this. Anyway. Hold on. Why did we miss that? Maybe the hop is a nice safe option there. As long as we're standing. Look how far this reaches. Like, Alex can punish this so great. Like, if your timing is on. Didn't reach. That doesn't reach. I need to do this proper. Yeah, okay. What's happening there? Why am I missing that? Hold down, yeah. I mean, he's just jumping like a maniac. I need to be ready for this jump. Like, look how easy it is. Alright? Just fucking DP, man, if you're ready for it. You can even just do, you don't even have to do the cancel if you don't want to. Cancel. And even if you fuck it up, He's not punishing that from this distance. Anyway, time to move on. So I didn't punish properly here. And now we're not ready for the jump. And I do a fucking... I knew he was going to do something there. That's fine. That I don't mind that wake up super there. It's not necessary. I didn't know what he was going to do, but I knew he was going to do a strike throw mix, right? So we want to beat both options. What's going on here? Okay, so I'm trying to jump away from him here. So, okay, what? Now, I think I tried to jump away because I'm guessing he's going to throw, right? But what else could we be doing in these situations? I get so panicky when Zangief is this close. I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? You're supposed to guess. No, not this one. Okay. So I jumped at him. I wouldn't be ready to parry that. That's too quick. Okay, if I am going to jump away... Okay, hold on. What should I do here? Okay, hold on. Let's say we want to jump away, right? I'm doing nothing when I jump away. If I'm going to jump away, why don't I hit a button? Right? If I want to jump away, hit a button at least and give me something. It gives you something, right? Okay, so that's that. All right. I did nothing. I just jumped. And we had a punish counter there. We weren't ready for it. All right. Because he whiffed. Nah, I was not ready for that at all. I wasn't expecting that to hit. But it'd be nice to be able to confirm off that. Crouching medium punch would work here. Oh, I did go for it. Oh, must have been late. Okay, at least my mind was in the right place. DP should have been on the table here, but I was probably wondering why my crouching medium punch didn't hit the punish counter there. That's fine. That's understandable. Now here. Okay, here we go. Here's a situation I want to understand. Okay. So, I guess he does get Oki here, right? This is an Oki situation for Zangief, right? I'm making up a jab here. And he's hitting me, right? Right. This is his situation. I cannot wake up here. Okay. There's nothing I can wake up at here. Even if I try and jump. This is his OP. Okay. Yeah, I can't get away. I gotta hold that shit. So we gotta get. We gotta block, or parry, or take the throw. You know what I mean? We gotta fucking guess. But it's better than getting hit again and getting in another mix-up, right? So that's what we need to do here. That'd be so sick to land in a match, right? Like, anyway. Okay, so he gets Oki off of this situation. We have to recognize that. We cannot fuck around. We cannot press buttons here. We gotta block, pair, or parry, or hold that shit. Right? Simple as that. And obviously he's not going to do the 3 chops if I don't get hit. He's a good player. He's not going to fucking keep chopping. Could get the perfect parry though. It's great. What's this guy saying? Shady Peace, best viewers? Bro, I already have the best viewers. I have you Fear. I have Lackey. Fuck you. Boom. Out of here. Motherfucker. Alright. Fucking bots. You know what? I forget how fun this is. Like, when I'm right in the ranked mode and I'm getting all fucking salty and wanting to play and beat people up and get revenge, I forget how fun this is. I act like this is work. This is fucking fun as fuck, man. I actually love this shit. Level 3? Like, one little decision can change the face of the game, you know? Like I said, I know he's not going to do 3 chops if I blocked it. Like, obviously, but still. So, when he does his EX OD Lariat, that is a real Oki situation for Zangief. Okay. So we gotta hold that shit. Not match. Simple. And I just wasn't ready for the drive impact there. I should have been looking for drive impact. Maybe. Or whatever. What are you going to do? Maybe parry's a good option there, because like parry covers so many options. Have the parry in mind. And if you see an attack come out or DI, you can parry. So don't just look for the DI all the time in return. Parry covers more options. See, I'm not looking for any whiff punishes here. This is very whiff punishable, isn't it? Hold on. Let's see here. Look at that. That's so whiff punishable, dude. Right? And this is our whiff punish combo, by the way. Like, it's just a nice little... nice easy combo. And it leads us into this stupid setup here. It's not really a setup. But it gets a lot of people. Oh, unless it hits them. Get back in the corner. Like, look how much difference this can make. Actually, drive rush is better here. Just drive rush, get your pressure. Right, so... gotta be looking for them whiff punishes, man. Obviously, I know the button's coming. It's a lot easier to whiff punish now. But that's very whiff punishable. You can even do this. Look. Really fucking up. Right? It's a bit risky, but whatever. Yeah. So look for these big ass buttons, man, and whiff punish them. Like Alex's crouching medium punch is really good for whiff punishing. All right. Anyway, we missed an opportunity there. We weren't looking for it. And then I jumped in here. Remember what we talked about earlier? Here's a prime example of what we talked about earlier. If I am going to jump in, and if I know my opponent does this as an option, watch. We are going to empty jump and react. Right? Very reactable. So if you got Marisa or Zangief doing that as their anti-air option, you can fuck them up. Obviously, they can adapt, but then that creates a mind game. Anyway, that's that. All right, moving on. Okay, so right here. Okay, so this is kind of just a guess again. He's either going to throw me or hit me, right? Strike, throw, mix, whatever. You got to take that fucking shit. I guessed throw, so I tried to jump away. I got caught in this here. But what can he do after this? Nothing, right? Okay, hold on. So what's the mix after this? Like, there's no real ulti after this, is there? There's no mix here. What about... oh, baby. Yeah, I love this. This is a great drive rush check. And you can win the stance right away and go, oh. And then do medium slash elbow. Automatic. Meaty setup. So that can get you started, right? Yeah, man. We know what to do. We just have to practice it. So we'll move on from this now. The point is, there's no real Oki here for Zangief. If he drive rushes at you, you can go for the drive rush check for Alex, which I think a good drive rush check for Alex is crouching light kick, heavy kick target combo, stance cancel into whatever pressure you want afterwards. So let's move on. Okay. So this, we kind of just guessed wrong, right? He jumped. Good on him. I tried to... But you know what I could have done? See, here's the thing. Okay. Let's look at this for a second. Why are we resetting when we could just hit confirm? We have guaranteed damage here, okay? Okay, so this is kind of a bad habit I got. I'm used to people blocking this most of the time. There's plenty of time to hit confirm this. We have a jab, we have a lariat. We have 2 hits to confirm, plenty of time. So, what could we have done here? We got our lariat to hit. What are our options? Let's see, we could go this into Oki. Right? Or I could even do more than that, actually. What does this give you anyway? I don't use this enough. What's the advantage? They're not showing my advantage here? Why not? Is this a safe jump or not? Oh, 41. We're plus 41. I'm being a fucking dummy. I'm looking at the bar down here, not the numbers that are floating above my goddamn head. So it's kind of a safe jump, especially on Zangief, right? He doesn't really have anything to do here. So we could have went for guaranteed damage into a setup and kill, you know what I mean? Like get a free jump in. Or we could do... I fucked that up. Right? Into another setup. Like, we have options here. Easiest thing could have been just do... like, just into more pressure. Just this here. Then you can do a grab or a button. Right? So if you do this, you can go... Fuck that up. Right? So there's a lot of options here I could have done for guaranteed damage and a better setup instead of going for a command grab reset. And I wasn't even thinking command grab reset. It was more of an automatic autopilot reaction. So I'm used to doing command grabs after lariat. But what I need to train myself to do is, if it hits, go for the guaranteed damage into an OP setup. If they block, that's when I mix it up. Either a command grab or jabs, light spring for like the next setup, right? So this could have won me the match right here. 2090 versus... more damage with 2 jabs. Mostly do the 2 jabs, hey? Then we got a setup. So that's probably we can even do, yeah. Okay, so that's the other lesson, giving up guaranteed damage. All right, let's continue on. See, I went for the reset, and then I didn't confirm the jabs there, and now I'm jumping away like a fool. He's jumping like crazy, and I'm just freezing up here. Look at this. Right, so he's on the offensive now, right? Oh, I could have did a drive rush and pressure right there. Let him jump in. I block again. Let's go back to this. If I'm gonna jump away, if we decide to jump away, right? Why not cover 2 options? Right? Why not? Why not jump back with a button? There's no reason not to. Why not? If you're gonna get hit, you're gonna get hit. Like, jump back with a button. So again, the same thing came up twice. So that's the lesson we've learned from this for sure. If you're gonna jump back, why not jump back with a button? I'm just freezing up here. All right. I think we've seen enough. All right. So we could have DP'd him. We could jump back with a button instead of jumping back empty. Like, there's no reason, right? There's no reason not to. Hit a button. Why not? Yeah, we're doing good, man. We're doing good. We are climbing a little bit higher than we've ever climbed before with our Alex. I managed to hit 1545 MR. It did go back down a little bit now, and we're, checking it out. But, man, we're feeling pretty good about how this is going.